ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Thug, nasty, need I say more? Early round action here featuring the decorated grappler Bryce Mitchell. He has vaulted into UFC featherweight title contention, still on the right side of 30, and he says we might see new wrinkles to his striking game here tonight. Certainly has a matchup that would appear to allow him to let that part of his game get going. Well, he's got a pretty good sidekick, and you saw it right there.
He did it great, and it pushed his opponent back. Notice how it creates space and allows him to get back to where he's coming from.
Block that shot.
Big shot to the head.
Doing a real nice job with these leg kicks, trying to slow his opponent down, and largely succeeding. Right on the button. Solid takedown by him there. Making all these shots count. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Lands the ground and pound strike here. Great work here from the bottom fighter. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Under 2 minutes here to go in round one. Mitchell's trying to lock up on a submission now.
This is tight. We may get a finish here by triangle. He beat him so soundly with his hips that all he's got to do now is squeeze and he'll get the finish.
Oh, somehow, some way he's able to get out.
Look at that, Johnny gets to his side. That allows him to slip the right arm out. He gets to his back now. He's in side control, but he's out of that deep submission attempt. He's working very hard to try to get the sub. Got it. That's it.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Oh, nice job to block that punch. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. There's that body shot. All right, here, final seconds of round one. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Good round, okay? You won that round by controlling the position on the ground. You need more of that. If you're on top, you need to keep that.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Second round underway. Side kick. Big right hook coming, it's blocked.
Nice straight left hand.
Not there.
He got him hurt bad here.
Another strike attempt there, and not a great one at that. DC, I'm no analyst, but are you surprised with the way he has approached this fight strategically?
I'm very surprised. What a setup. He lands a beautiful flying knee.
Holloway gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2. Straight punch there again, been there all night. Holloway's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Great upper body movement defensively, slips another strike there, and offensively, oh, he landed a flying knee there. Under 2 minutes now to go in round 2.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Mitchell's body really getting bruised up on that right side right now. Gotta figure out a way to lower the guard. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
And he lands that side kick. Under a minute now to go.
Clean punch.
Back and forth we go. Mitchell's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. A big right hand lands. Straight to the body by Holloway.
Great job landing that body kick.
And the horn sounds on round 2.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Breathe. It's okay. Deep breath. Slow that heart rate down. You're fine. All right, we've got to protect that body more. You're letting him get in.
All right, let's get you some highlights from that previous round, DC. I don't care how strong your core is. You can't take too many more of those body kicks.
John, you can't train for that. I mean, you cannot train to take those types of body kicks. They start to really wear at your gas tank, and then you start to make mistakes. When you take that many body kicks, you start making mistakes, and before you know it, the fight's over.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Fighters committed to the head kicks. That one landed.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Under 3 minutes to go in our third round.
Oh, nice double leg, yes. Changing the position.
Holloway's tough as it gets, but how about the size of that bruise starting to form on his right side? Oh, he's got his back. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Holloway's got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance here.
There's a level change there. Strong reversal there.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block a shot that's incoming.
Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here.
That's a big strike right there.
Oh, he's hurt. Oh, big diving punch to the head. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, man, take a seat. Breathe. Relax, you okay? All right, get some water. Let's recompose here. You're fine. You've been clipped before. It's okay.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, and for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
Ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship
The
rounds.
4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to want to fight. Nice block.
Head strikes.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you got to think this is going to start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's going to start to get desperate. He's going to start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he could see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Well, you got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it. Oh, what a head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Oh, big knee. Mitchell's got his head.
Oh!
That guillotine is tight.
Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Well, you got to admire the effort. He's still striking, he's still landing, but the gas tank is...
He's hurt. He's wobbling.
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there.
Accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Holloway's strike attempt there is blocked. 15 seconds. Holloway's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, so the damage getting out of hand really on both sides, but no real need to stop the fight yet, but we're getting close to that point, champ.
Well, J.A., when this fight was announced, we knew they were evenly matched. Boy, these guys have really delivered.
And this is the type of the fight in which you leave a part of yourself in the octagon. Let's get you some replays from what was a very productive previous round.
You know, neither one of these guys will be the same after this experience. I love the toughness. I love how much heart they are showing, but they have got to be better defensively because it's only going to take one to end one of their nights.
And perhaps we'll have a trainer get involved, throw in a towel, but at least for now, these warriors will wage on as we get ready for the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
It is the 5th and final round.
Nice strike lands.
Oh, nice takedown defense. That double leg attempt looked like it might be good. He wasn't having it. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Immediately gets the underhook.
Oh, he's got his back. He's got to get him in the air to try to return him to the mat.
Finds a way in the clinch. Not anymore. Beautiful trip to get this fight to the ground, DC.
No effort, John. No effort. When you do it right, it takes no effort. And this young man just did it right.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
That was a slick transition. Now he's going full mount.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. He's got the choke in.
And there it is! As many style points as you could produce. Whoa!
Jeez Louise.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
All right, Bruce Buffer now inside the octagon has the official decisions.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 58 seconds of round number 5. For the winner by submission, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Bryce the Nasty.
Well, how about it, ladies and gentlemen? There he is, the new king at 145 pounds, becoming